Urgent America's team fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest your team news, and don't forget to turn on notifications. So, you don't miss anything. Cowboys signing of All-Pro Juszczyk pushed by two insiders. The Dallas Cowboys under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer are making a vow to be devoted to the running game. At the end of the day, you have to be able to run the football, the coach recently explained. We've made a commitment that can manifest itself in a number of ways. Part of the mindset is about the running back, and Dallas has used free agency to find a starter there in Javonte Williams, with us believing that taking a back, though maybe not in round 1 of the April NFL draft, is also part of the plan. And what about fullback? Does that matter? The Cowboys believe they have a good one in the versatile Hunter Luepke, but a pair of team media insiders share a different vision. Kyle Juszczyk is wasting little time in his pursuit of a new gig, as he is following up being cut by the San Francisco 49ers this week by vising the Pittsburgh Steelers. Juszczyk is a 33-year-old fullback, but he's more than that. Over the course of his time with the Niners, he rushed for 212 yards and added 184 catches for 1,895 receiving yards and a total of 13 TDs. Oh, and he's been named All-Pro in each of the last 2 seasons. If fullback matters, this is one of the best to ever do it. I know I'm not done, Juszczyk said at the end of the season via ESPN. I'm definitely not done playing. I've seen zero regression. I think especially, you can turn on the last 2 games and please show me where I've regressed. So I have no plans of stopping. The Niners are saving some money here with the Juszczyk cut. But yet was still slated to make $1 million in 2025. That would have made him the league's highest paid fullback, but is that number excessive? 2 Cowboys insiders seemingly think not. From longtime radio voice of the Cowboys, Brad Sham, I'm sure. It won't happen, but you serious about running the ball? Kyle Juszczyk changes games. And from former Dallas scout Brian Broaddus, now of 105. 3. The fan. This is the truth. Nobody plays better on the move as a blocker. He's listed as a FB, but as, he plays all over the place. I think Luepke has improved a ton, but Kyle just gives me so much more. Juszczyk has been named to the Pro Bowl following each of his 8 seasons in San Francisco. He's also played in 2 Super Bowls. The credentials are there, and so is the support from smart Dallas media members. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest America's team news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Cowboys star says Mavericks killed the city with Luka Doncic Lakers trade. Or, a trade is bad when even the Cowboys are feeling the effects of it. The Dallas Mavericks are experiencing worse ramifications from trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers than they expected. Fans have stopped coming to games, businesses around the American Airlines Center are suffering, and the entire city has been in a constant state of dread. The emotions of the city have been so down that even the Dallas Cowboys can feel it. Usually, the NFL team dominates a city's market, but because the Cowboys weren't very good this season, teams leaned on the Mavericks, only to see them trade away the city's favorite player across any sport. Cowboys star wide receiver CeeDee Lamb was recently asked about his opinions on the Luka Doncic trade, and he gave an honest but dreadful answer. "I ain't gonna lie, they killed the city with that one," Lamb exclaimed. "I wasn't even expecting that. But I remember where I was when I saw it, and I thought it was fake." Lamb is one of the few superstars in the city of Dallas remaining since the Mavericks traded away Doncic. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL, and Dak Prescott had an injury-riddled 2024 campaign. The Mavs would like for Anthony Davis to be that next superstar, but he hasn't even played a full game for the team yet due to injuries. Cowboys lose bidding war on $36 million cornerback to the Dallas Cowboys' credit. They recognize that while they have 2 of the best playmaking cornerbacks in the NFL on their roster in Darren Bland and Trevon Diggs, Diggs is in rehab and Bland can't do it alone, so with slot corner Jordan Lewis using free agency to leave for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Dallas has cornerback on the top of its wish list. The Cowboys traded for Buffalo Bills former first-round Kaiir Elam this week, a reclamation project here, though at this moment he might be penciled in as a starter. And they almost made another move, as ESPN is first to report that Dallas took a shot at Baltimore Ravens cornerback Brandon Stevens. Ultimately, Stevens opted to join the New York Jets, and he got a 3-year, $36 million deal, $23 million of which was guaranteed. We can't be certain just how close Dallas came in its bidding, but we can gather a few things from this news item. For one thing, it seems clear the Cowboys might not be done looking for cornerback help. And for another, Stevens continues a definitive Cowboys pattern in this first week of NFL free agency, as if you read Cowboys Country. Come, you already know where we're going, guess what? Hez from DFW. That's right. This week's outside signings include a trio of guys Solomon Thomas, Peyton Turner, and Kenneth Murray, who are local guys. Those three, along with Elam, also happen to have been first-round picks. In the case of Stevens, he's from Plano and was a third-round pick. What's next? There are also some other corners available on the open market as well, including Raul Douglas, Jeff Okudah, Kendall Fuller, Shaquille Griffin, Ronald Darby, Tre'Davious Weil, Mike Hilton, ex-Cowboy Stephon Gilmore, and more. How can a Cowboys fan rank them, given the patterns? If there is a Texas connection, there might be a Cowboys connection. And now, America's team fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for your team. I'll be back any moment with more America's team news. How about them Cowboys?